Good morning, family of Fast. Matt Mosman, the Chief Endurance Officer over at EndurElite, and welcome to a very romantic edition of Endurance Fast Facts. I hope you are all feeling the love today because we're going to be talking about sex, aka mattress mambo, and if sex the night before a big race or competition can negatively affect your performance the next day. Now, there's been a long-standing myth that sex the night before a race or a competition is going to decrease your performance the next day. Guys like Muhammad Ali abstained from sex for like 6 weeks before his fights, which good on you, man. That's an iron will. Other guys and runners like Marty LaCourie said, sex makes you happy, and happy runners don't run a 3:47 mile. Now, I don't know if I agree with that or not. And then another case is the Buffalo Bills head coach had his players abstain from sex the night before big games, which he had very little success at doing. So today we're going to actually look at studies that examined if sex the night before a race or a big competition decreased performance the next day. Now, I want you to watch this video from beginning to end because I have a very, very special treat for all of you at the end that you're not going to want to miss. So, let's look at the actual studies behind this. The first study was done by Oxford University, and they polled over 2,000 runners after the London Marathon, and they asked him, did you or did you not have sex the night before the London Marathon? And what they found is the people that had sex before the marathon ran about 5 minutes faster than those that did not have sex, which I'm thinking of really good excuses here to run faster, like, honey, we need to go in the bedroom real quick because I need to run fast tomorrow. So guys, Good excuse for your wife or significant others to hop in the bed with you. So, the second study also examined runners, and what they did with this one is they had the runners either have sex or not have sex 12 hours before a treadmill run, in which they measured things like VO2 max, time to fatigue, things like that. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty of all these studies, but anyways, they found no differences in performance between the people who had sex and the ones that did not. So far so good that sex does not decrease performance the next day. Now, the last study examined cross-country skiers, and what they did here is they had the cross-country skiers have sex 2 hours before a graded exercise test on a cycle ergometer. And what they found in this case is sex 2 hours before actually decreased performance and inhibited recovery a little bit. So, those are just 3 of the studies that examined sex before exercise. It seems like if it's the night before, you really have nothing to worry about. It's not going to negatively impact your performance come race or competition day. But if you're doing it about 2 hours before, you may have a slight dip in performance, which, you know what? Some things are just worth performing worse for, and probably sex being one of them. So, take-home points here is if you feel like getting lucky the night before a race, it's really not going to negatively impact your performance the next day. Now, if it's the morning of, 2 hours before, you want to may abstain until afterwards, where you can just celebrate and have a good time with your wife, husband, or a significant other. Good God, I feel like this is sex ed class all over again in high school. I'm trying to keep a really, really straight face. So, that is all I have for today, my friends. If you still have a buddy that believes in the myth that sex before a race or a competition will decrease their performance, please share this video with them. If you want other videos like this on endurance training, nutrition, and supplementation, subscribe to the EndurElite YouTube channel or head on over to the EndurElite blog at www.endurelite.com. Get social with us on Instagram and the EndurElite Facebook Training and Nutrition Club page. And now for that very special treat that I promised you.
Oh yeah, that's right, baby. Girl, tonight we're gonna make love. You know how I know, baby? 'cause it's Wednesday. And Wednesday night is the night that we make love. Tuesday night's the night that we go and visit your mother, but Wednesday night is the night that we make love. 'Cause everything is just right. Conditions are perfect. There's nothing good on TV. Conditions are perfect. You're leaning close and say something sexy like, I might go to bed, I've got work in the morning. I know what you're trying to say, baby. You're trying to say, oh yeah, it's business time. It's business time. It's business. It's business time. That's what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, let's get down to business. It's business time. It's business. It's business time. Ooh. Next thing you know, we're in the bathroom brushing our teeth. That's all part of it. That's foreplay. Then you go sort out the recycling. That's not part of it, but it's still very important. Then we're in the bedroom. You're wearing that ugly old baggy t-shirt from that team building exercise you did for your old work. And it's never looked better on you. Oh, team building exercise 99. Oh, you don't know what you're doing to me. I remove my jeans, but trip over them because I still got my shoes on. But then I turn it into a sexy dance. Next thing you know, I'm down to just my socks. And you know when I'm down to just my socks, what time it is. It's time for business. It's business time. It's business. It's business time. You know when I'm down to just my socks, it's time for business. That's why they call business socks. It's business. It's business time. Ooh. Making love for two, making love for 2 minutes. When it's with me, you only need 2 minutes, 'cause I'm so intense. 2 minutes in heaven is better than 1 minute in heaven. You say something like, is that it? I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, oh yeah, that's it. Then you tell me you want some more. Well, I'm not surprised. But I'm quite sleepy. It's business! It's business time! Business hours are over, baby.